Happy Easter everyone, and welcome back to another wonderful video. Today, Ponytown has a huge, exciting Easter update here. As you can see, there's eggs around me. Look, there's eggs everywhere. There's eggs just all over the place, and that's because it's Easter, and they're just doing their big Easter event. Look, this person here, they just got their little basket. They're collecting eggs. That's how you collect eggs, by the way. You just get baskets, and you can go around and picking them up. Like right now, I can't really pick that up because I don't have a basket, so I have to get a basket to collect that. But today we're not going to really talk too much about Easter. We're going to talk a little bit about Easter and the update on that. But today they have a huge, exciting update for just Ponytown in general. There's lots of new things. There's new emotes. There's new things to do as a result. There's all kinds of things going on. And there's some fixes and stuff like that as well that I want to talk about because one of the fixes is fixed some map errors. And I don't know what that means. I thought, oh, hey, maybe they finally fixed that thing that's invisible behind the cart. But they haven't. They didn't fix that. And I thought, okay, maybe they fixed something else. Because I know the developers sort of maybe know about this. I did talk to one or two of the mods or something like that, and I told them about this bug here where you have this weird layering issue here, and I thought that maybe that's what they fixed if they didn't fix the other invisible thing, but they didn't fix that, so I don't know what the fixed some map errors mean. I don't know what they did to really fix that. I don't know what these map errors were that they fixed. Could have been anything, but I just wanted to point out that these things are still a thing, and this map errors, I don't know what it is. I don't know what these map errors are, but there's always something in the update that I just don't quite understand. This update is very, very, very centered around Easter and everything like that because obviously it is their big Easter event, and like I said earlier, the only way to actually collect eggs is to collect a basket. Now, where are these baskets at? Where are these baskets? Well, I'm going to show you where these baskets are. So that spawn right there where I just was, I'm going to move down this path right here and I'm just going to keep going and just keep going. It's just right down here. It's in sort of like what could be referred to as town square, so to speak, and it's right here. So, actually, can you fly over that, I wonder? You can't fly over it, but you can fly over the smaller baskets. But what you do here basically is you're just going to click or tap it and you're going to get a basket, and then you can start filling them up with things, you know? Just start filling them up. Just fill them up. There we go. And you can also donate eggs right here. If you just have that, it will let you donate your eggs and everything like that. They also added these Easter bunnies and stuff like that. Now, I can't believe I forgot that, but I'm just going to squeeze this somewhere in between the videos somewhere, so it looks like I didn't forget it. But in fact, I did totally forget it. But they did add these little Easter bunnies here, and they are essentially just that, bunnies with little baskets that have eggs. They don't actually do anything other than what the bunnies normally do, but that's pretty much it. Anyway, sorry, I forgot that and how to squeeze this in somewhere. It's also worth mentioning that this is an error too, or at least it seems like it's an error, that wasn't fixed either, so I don't know what these map errors were, but apparently there was some of them and they had to fix them. And kind of last, but kind of not least, we have some changes to the party homes and everything like that. Changes to one of the tools, and of course we have two new items here. We have this barrel with a basket, and then we have this giant empty barrel. We have both of these. They're very big in comparison to the original barrels that we had. I think I could find uses for these. These are definitely more of an industrial type looking barrel. So if you're doing something like a harbor kind of thing or something, maybe this would look better there versus this, but I don't know. It's also just a darker version of the same barrel. They changed the way the saw tool works, and now you can drag it just like you could with the shovel in the last update. You can now drag this across. This is going to help tremendously with building and everything like that. It's gonna make building even more faster. So you could build lots of little homes here, like not lots of little homes here, but lots and lots of little rooms here. Very, very, very quick. You just drag that across and boom, there you go. And I even can cut holes in that really fast as well. So there's just like lots you can do here with this new update and everything like that. Just with this tool alone, the way they changed this, I love this because obviously we got the shovel thing last time, the last update I'm pretty sure it was, that we could just kind of drag and drop this and just cover a whole section like that. Now it seems we've been able to do the same thing with that. But what I want to talk about next is the the new emotes and everything like that. And you may or may not have been able to see it, but there is a new emote. There's a new little emote there, right down there in the bottom right. Right down there. What's funny about this emote is it's actually a nom emote and an eating emote. So what this is like you're just gonna kind of nom on something. It's kind of funny because you can actually do that with a shovel if you wanted to. You can just kind of nom on this little shovel. Look, we're just like nibbling on that shovel, pretty much. That's how that pretty much works. What happens if I drop that one? Okay, it just cancels it immediately. So you can actually do this with gifts or pretty much anything that you can hold. You can just like nibble on it, so to speak. You can eat it, which was the very first thing I tried to do with this new thing. Is I was like, okay, can I eat a shovel then if I can nibble on it? And I was very curious to see if that was the case. Oh, by the way, also if you can't find baskets anywhere on the main island, you can just come here, place one of these big barrels, and then just click it, and it will give you a basket and everything. So what we also have here is actual just straight up eating. If you what you can do now is not only can you just nibble what's in your mouth. If it's edible like this fruit, you can just straight up eat it. Straight up eat it. You're just gonna eat it. I think it lagged when I pressed it. Just straight up eat it. Why is it not eating it? There it goes. That was weird. But you can just eat all the bananas in the world that you want. There's no stopping you. Just eat all the bananas in the world. You can just sit here all day eating bananas if you wanted to. This whole like eating thing is kind of a side thing. This was teased a long time ago, but it seems like they finally got around to adding it, and I think they added it at the perfect time. To be honest with you. Oh, by the way, also if you are on keyboard and mouse, if you're on PC or whatever, you can press E to also eat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There is one more thing I want to mention real quick. Actually, two more things, but they're not huge or anything like that. Actually, one of them kind of is. They have in their changelog that they added unlockable egg baskets to house objects. I'm not 100% sure what that is. I can't find it in house objects. I assume what it is so what I'm thinking this is since there's like baskets like this in the game that you can just equip or whatever and your shovel and place them around everywhere. What I'm thinking is they actually have some kind of system where you can actually unlock some unique egg baskets. I don't know. That's what it seems like it is saying in the changelog. It just says added unlockable egg baskets to house objects. I don't know what that means, but if that means that yes, indeed, you are going to be able to start collecting unique house objects, that's going to be huge. So hopefully that is the case, and if it is, you better start collecting some baskets and getting some eggs. Get some baskets and start collecting some eggs because that is a huge deal. Because that is probably the only way you're going to be able to get them, because I assume that's what that means. Other than that, there's not really anything else of note here to say, apart from one last little thing here. If you go to your editor in your little Ponytown character creation, you can actually hit this button here and rotate your character. This is a good sign because this could mean that soon we're going to be able to rotate objects. Now that's a huge stretch, but the fact that we're able to rotate the character in this previewer means that they are kind of they do have some form of pixel rotation going on. So I guess they kind of already had that going on with in game if you can face right or left, but this is now tied to a button, so if I just press a single button, I can rotate the character, and in the previewer too, so maybe this means that we're probably going to get rotation soonish, kind of farish, once we get the whole ability to customize the outside of the house. I think that's when they're going to add the rotation, if they ever do. I really do hope they do at some point, because they now have rotation tied to a single button. Of course it's just your character, but still. Hopefully that's the case. I do personally think this little like flip thing is mostly useless. I guess if you wanted to, you could do the whole like where is it at? Don't flip marks to the other side with the butt mark thing, and I guess that would help you kind of figure out, oh, okay, so this side is like this on that side. I guess also if you have like actually I don't know I don't know where this can be useful at other than that mark thing, but other than that I don't really I legit just can't find a use for this other than it just looks very weird. It just looks very weird to see a right facing Skella on the previewer here. because I'm just not used to that. But anyway, that's good for the video. There's not really anything else to say or do or anything like that, so I'm gonna get to collecting some eggs and everything like that. And if I do figure out the whole unlockable egg baskets thing, I will tweet about it or something like that. So follow me at Twitter at DannyBellSub. I will also mention it in my Discord. I'll leave a link to my Discord in the description below. This Discord server that I'm talking about is going to be just like my overall Discord server for my channel and personal project and stuff like that. So yeah, that's going to be that. And I hope you enjoyed however you watched. And please do like, subscribe, share, do those wonderful things, because when you do those wonderful things, you get access to wonderful content such as this. But that's not all you get. That's not all you get. You also get to become wonderful yourself. And I think we all want that. So do those wonderful things. And until next time, stay wonderful.